We're live now. Okay.
Live.
So,
Oh
live.
wow, we're actually
Hi everybody.
live.
I'm gonna go
Janet
this way.
Snyder, Kiss 98.5.
Tan emocionada.
Yeah. Camila and Allie from Fifth Harmony. So here we are today, and I gotta make sure I get this right. How are you guys today?
We're good. We're buffaloing.
And this was the place that you guys for the first time saw snow, correct?
Yeah, I saw snow here
Oh
for the
my
first time
gosh.
ever in a blizzard. And
I remember that
I
too.
remember it wasn't actually as cold as I thought it would be. Like, snow is not as cold as going to New York City and walking through the wind
chill.
whipping around the buildings.
Right.
Snow isn't that bad. I could have just gone out in a bikini and I would have been okay.
You would have been okay. It was one of those days, and you guys were here for Christmas Bash a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. It was freezing. Well, okay, it was freezing because of the snow. But yeah, no, but I remember it like I literally can envision it right now.
Mhm.
I remember we were stuck outside,
Uh-huh.
and then
Will.
That's Will's phone. Thanks,
remember
Will.
it
Yes.
took, come on, Will.
That's Will's guy hairstylist.
It took like an hour to get from like half of a mile.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
It was
So I'm
absolutely
like-
crazy.
So are people watching right now?
Yeah, right now we're
It's
totally
like
live on
live.
Periscope.
You're almost
The more-
at 100.
Yeah, the
Really?
more
What?
hearts you
We
show.
should retweet it right
Okay,
now.
retweet it
Oh,
right
dang
now.
it.
Okay,
My
wait.
phone's not here.
It's okay. I'll,
Okay.
I'll,
I'm
I'll-
retweeting in spirit though.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, perfect.
What's
I
the
love
Twitter
it.
account?
Janet Snyder Kiss, SNYDER.
Janet Snyder.
Kiss. Now
Okay, so Janet
SNYDER.
SNY. This is you.
Okay.
There I am.
It's
Hey.
verified.
There I am. There I am verified.
Isn't it cool?
Verified,
Get
yeah.
a little check mark by
Well,
your
it makes
name.
you feel better. Like, okay, now at least people know that they're getting your account rather than talking
Yeah,
to somebody else,
exactly.
which kind of freaks me out. You know, so we're on Periscope. Please keep hitting the hearts. We appreciate that. So,
What she said.
where I start with Fifth Harmony. My first question, I was
Did it?
thinking about, thank you. I was thinking about you guys. When you, and I just back to the X Factor for a second. When you guys all got together, did it feel that special?
Yeah, I mean, I remember the first time that we ever sang together at Judge's Homes. We sang a song called Impossible. And it was so, I feel like just the song itself and us singing it and having our, different parts and then coming together in that last chorus with a full, harmony. I feel like it was so symbolic and metaphoric for 5 completely different voices and 5 completely different girls that hadn't known each other before. And in that last chorus and in that day, we were one.
Yeah. And so from there, here you are today. Tell me about this tour.
Ooh, well, this tour's been really fun. It's pretty much a continuation of our reflection tour that we did in March. It's just the summer reflection tour. We have awesome new opening acts. We have B. Miller. We had Debbie Ryan, The Never Ending. We love them. We missed you guys. We also have the Common Kings. Amazing. They're so good. And then we have Natalie LaRoche, bring some fire to the stage. And then we have, for us, a lot more production and oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're good still.
Yeah. We have a lot more production and our costumes. We just amped up our wardrobe and there's a lot more.
And a lot less.
And everybody loves it a lot. Absolutely. Your harmonizers, your fans
Yeah.
are absolutely one of the coolest fan base in the music industry. Tell me about what they mean to you.
I mean, they mean everything to us. The reason that we're here living out our dreams and doing the things that we wanted to do since we were little and never thought that we could is because of them. And I think that it's cool that it's been such a family effort from all of us, and it's so cool to have people that care about your happiness so much and care so much about just seeing you smile when you win an award or when you hear your song on the radio, and they're so completely, wholeheartedly dedicated to wanting to see us win and wanting to see us succeed, and we do it together.
Yeah, I think so. Congratulations on Song of the Summer, Worth It, MTV. That's amazing.
Oh,
Well,
thanks.
I know we're voting.
Yeah,
You're
we're
nominated.
But we did win a TCA
Love
for
it.
it.
I know the Teen Choice
For
Awards.
Song of the Summer, yeah.
You got Best
are you
Teen
voting?
Choice Music Group, Choice Summer Song, and Choice Female Hotties. Well, of course you guys are.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go because we want people to vote the MTV VMAs for Worth It.
Yes!
Vote hashtag worth it VMA. Are you voting, Jen? Are you gonna tweet it?
We're gonna make all of our listeners throughout the entire. We want you guys to get this award.
No,
so bad.
guys, like, you don't understand. We really have to go harder than we've ever gone.
Ever. Even in the
before
past.
this. Even in the
Right.
past. The competition is tough, but we have moved mountains, and we will do it again, you guys.
Because
Let's
our
do it.
fans rock.
Exactly.
But don't you
Got
feel
it.
like that when you first heard the song? Don't leave her hanging. High five.
I'm sorry.
when you hear "Worth It," doesn't it just like crawl into your ear like it's the biggest earworm ever in a good way?
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really catchy. I remember after we did the music video for the song, I had like dreams where it was playing in the background.
Is it true Taylor Swift wants to be the sixth harmony?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very true. We're working on it right now.
Yeah,
We're working
totally.
on our contract.
Exactly.
Good.
It's
I
so
think
cool.
she fit in.
She brought us up on stage. She was a sixth member. She brought us on her tour. We sang "Worth It" with her, which is crazy. I still can't believe that actually happened. It was like a dream. But she's totally the official sixth member, everybody.
So now you guys are in her club. So has she made you cookies? You know you've reached the pinnacle of Taylor Swift's success, like that your
She's making
besties.
cookies.
Yeah, when she makes cookies.
I've tasted. Well, I was hanging out with her one time, and she didn't make cookies, but we did eat Carly Claus's, which is
her roommate.
Yeah. So we did taste her vegan cookies.
Okay.
So that counts.
Ooh.
And they were really
Vegan
good.
cookies can be really
They were
good.
so good.
Yeah,
Those
they
can
go
go
better than
really
like
good or
originals.
really bad.
No, they were really, really good.
Good.
Carly's
I believe
cookies
it.
are really
All
good.
right, tell me about, all right, so first we'll play Boss, and let's make sure that everybody is listening right now. Give me the background to the song Boss.
Background to the song Boss. Well, it was probably the most, like, it was like a really abrupt transition in Fifth Harmony's image. Like, we had gone from being a little bit more poppy and like not really dancing much, like just kind of singing and performing, to having this like very, very urban song where, I mean, I just remember it as the period where I had to learn to dance in a month. So that's what I remember Boss as.
All right, here's Boss on Kiss 98.5. Kiss 98.5, hanging out with the girls from Fifth Harmony. Tell me about the song Sledgehammer.
Well, actually, it was written by Megan Trainor, and it's pretty much a fun pop song that kind of describes the feeling that you get when you see somebody that you like or you're feeling sport. Smart beat like a sledgehammer.
And she was just supposed to be in town a couple weeks ago, and then she had
A throat
the
thing.
vocal cord
I know.
hemorrhage.
It's so
which is,
sad.
yeah, how do you guys
Terrible.
protect your voices on tour?
You have to be very careful. I mean, definitely warm up every single night, especially before a show. Drink lots of throat coat tea with honey. Not too hot, because you don't want to obviously burn your vocal cords. Try not to yell too much. Try not to scream too much. Also, whispering is very dangerous as well, so don't do that. Just keep it tight.
I also think we've been on the road for such a long time, and in the beginning, like on X Factor, we started out on X Factor, and I remember that I would lose my voice a lot faster than I do now. And we started, like, X Factor was days where we would work like 18 hours a day and like nonstop sing, nonstop practice. So at first, like, that kind of stuff would happen to us too, but your voice kind of, it's like a shoe, and you wear it in. It just gets a couple scratches beforehand.
Hanging out with Fifth Harmony backstage before the show at Shays. So it's almost back to school time. So many girls look to you for, I don't know, it just seems like you get them through things. So let's just talk a little bit about, as girls are going back to school, because we've been there, you know people can be so mean on so many different levels.
Jesus.
How do you give people the strength?
Well, I think that I remember being in high school, and I remember feeling like nobody was mean to me, but I just felt completely invisible. Like, I didn't feel like I fit in anywhere. I didn't really have anybody to sit with at lunch. I didn't have any people that I felt like I could talk to and really be myself with. And that's really hard, and I think a lot of people go through that. But I think it's important to remember that the world is so much bigger than high school, and you don't realize until you get out, because I thought that it was just Palmetto and Miami, Florida, and that those were the only kinds of people that existed, and I thought that I would be lonely for a really, really long time. But once you get out of there, once you start pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and going to, whether it's clubs or whether traveling, like, you just have to know that there's more out there than that.
Seriously, that's so true. I mean, it's not just that. Sometimes you're kind of in something for a little bit, and it seems so hard and dark, and kind of like you said, you can't see past it. But also, like she said, like once you get out of it, it's this whole new world, you know, as far as if there's any people who are just being mean to you or any circumstance that you feel is holding back.
And you guys have the most incredible style. So I need
Thank
one
you.
fashion tip from each of you so that we can share with our listeners. So when somebody's thinking of something, it could be makeup, it could be fashion, shoes, clothing, whatever. Go.
Okay, well for me, as far as my style, I mean my style icon is Jennifer Lopez. You guys know I love her. But I also tried to not limit myself to just a certain box, like, oh, I just dress like a hippie, or I just dress like, it kind of depends on my mood. Like today I'm just very floral, and it's like a cute little jumpsuit that actually one our fans gave us. So thank you so much for this. I love it.
Can you stand and give us a little
Oh
bit?
yeah, sure.
There we go. Look at how cute this is. It's adorable. I love it. I love it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sweetheart.
I think for me, I think individuality is really important in style. I think that you really have to express who you are, and especially in school. I know a lot of schools have, you know, uniforms and stuff where everybody's kind of forced to look the same. I think it's important to add your own personal flair into it because it feels so good to express yourself, and it feels so good to be unique and to embrace who you are. So just put yourself in everything.
And listen, I can't wait to see you guys go from your seats to the stage at the VMAs. Good luck on that award. We can't wait. Fingers crossed. And hopefully we get you back to Buffalo again for another concert.
Yes!
All right.
Love Buffalo.
Fifth Harmony on Kiss 98.5 and Periscope. Bye.
Later. Bye. Awesome. That was awesome. Thank you so much.
I just want to get one thing from you guys.
Yeah.
Because, well, we don't. Thank you. Sorry, did your arm break?